Everybody, and welcome to the Intercontinental Group of Awesome as we continue along the Colony Ship series, as I'm calling it because I'm not very good at naming things. This is the Apocalypse World side of the equation. The Colony Ship, the New Dawn, is being played via Impulse Drive, and we are using Apocalypse World 2nd Edition, which I happen to have in my greedy little hands. I do love this book. It's a gorgeous hardback. It's very fun to have this thing here. So we're playing Apocalypse World 2nd Edition. This is the fourth session of the planet side, as we're calling it. And we have three players. Mary may make an appearance. She may not. For those who are watching and those who are played, you might remember that Mary hooked up with Mox. And so I think we have a perfect excuse why Mary may be unavailable for the events of this session. Or maybe future sessions. If she OD'd, who knows? We'll see. I mean, it's an easy out. I'm just saying. Narratively, I could make it work. So let's do some quick introductions. Since we don't have lower third anymore, thank you, Google. We appreciate it. Hope you have a good sales initiative with Hangouts to businesses only, because it costs you so much to maintain lower third in the API. So much money. Alex, tell us about your chopper, please.
Well, since we don't have lower third, just imagine, well, the bald part is almost there, but pink hair and a woman. I'm Flamingo Jones, the chopper. Me and my gang are kind of hanging out in the is it Vonalian?
Vonalia. Yeah.
Vonalia Prime, kind of the only real settlement on the planet, because we're here for repairs on our bikes. We kind of traded in a cryogenic pod thing, Space Bullet, in for full repairs of the bikes. That's going to take a while, so we're just hanging out, partying and such until such time as we can leave.
That's right. Cool. Andrea, please tell us about your angel.
I am playing Kalia Arcus. She is the angel. She is super sweet and sunshiny outwardly. But there's some shenanigans going on because headcanon.
There are some sunshiny shenanigans. Sun shenanigans. I don't know. I can't portmanteau that. That's right, because in last session, we found out that there was some dirty deal that had been done by Flamingo at the behest of Kalia, that she wanted to take out the current hard holder, Lieutenant Harridan's wife. So we found a little bit about that. Surprise. Cool. Lowell, please tell us about your battle babe.
Blossom is... There's an sense that some guys are just wonderful, and that's him. That's Blossom. That's all you need to know. Hangs around. So cool. What more?
What more? What more indeed? Now, last session, Blossom engaged in some shenanigans of his own, as he decided he wanted to know a bit more about how it is that Harridan had a line on the arrival of the second coffin, a space bullet, the trooper delivery system, the interstellar trooper delivery system that brought Mary to us, and would have brought another trooper, except that something happened and cracked the shell there, and that individual passed on. And Blossom was able to find out by seducing the major domo, the butler of Lieutenant Harridan, got into his place and snagged a comm unit.
Did not snag a comm unit.
Did not snag it, so you got to look at it, but you didn't actually take it.
I wrote down the numbers so that I could give them to Mary.
That's
so
right.
She could figure it out.
Excellent.
Cue sad trombone.
Yeah. Indeed. As long as we don't have the, the Hulk sad song music as well, the little piano. Bum, 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 bum. And now we have it, so let's cue it up. So I just want to get a quick status check. Say around 1 a.m, as the storm is not abated. That means it hasn't gone away, for anybody who doesn't know that archaic and stupid term. As 1 o'clock in the morning, effectively, where would we find each of you? So where did Kalia, is Kalia's plan to spend time with Flamingo and find some place to sleep after that? Or has she found some place to sleep? Because if we remember, she gave Mice her cot and assured Mice she had her own place to sleep. So where's Kalia at around 1 o'clock? She's still drinking with the exes or what?
So I think she actually left the exes, and I imagine that there's like a little porch, quote unquote porch area. Like it's probably just where the hatch is like propped up, leading into the ship, and she's probably got like a chair she's kind of set herself up on. She's probably not sleeping, maybe dozing, but she's basically just waiting for the rain to subside.
Okay, let's just so we have economy of places, and I also like the idea of it. Let's say that where you've set up is I have to find the name, but the older lady who raises animals, like runs the little coop and everything. Poop. What is her name? I am so terrible at names.
If only we had a spreadsheet to record them on.
I know, that's what's even worse. We have Tao, who's the lead mechanic in the garage, but then we had a woman who was the person in charge of raising small animals for food and
You'll
the
have to
like.
rename her.
We will rename her.
Poorly at recording names that whole session.
Yes, I apologize, guys. I'm gonna go with Matilda.
Good choice.
Raises the Reds.
Mm-hmm.
Eggs and the like. So you're at Red's little coop area, because who really wants to be over there by the garage, which is the other place that's easily like propped open, because they're doing a lot of work. Tao and the other mechanics, along with Mava, who's just given up on participating in things with the gang because he keeps getting his butt handed to him by everyone, from Flamingo all the way to Doris as well. So he's just had the worst luck. He's just gone to work, and then he's probably going to pass out at the garage. But you are at the coop. We'll just call it the coop. And so let's circle around. Where does our lovely Blossom end up?
Unmute. So there are barracks and bunks for the guards and things here in Harridan's palace. So I'm probably just grabbing a cot, pushing somebody out, and crashing there.
Sounds good.
See, I'm not worried. I'm all casual.
Yeah, sure. So red pill, that never worked out?
Now I'd have to go through the rain. That seems like a lot of work, so no.
I hear you. Yeah, low-hanging fruit tastes really good. That's good. All right, awesome. Flamingo, around 1 o'clock, they're not going to close the bar with your people still here. It doesn't seem like your people are going to leave.
I think still drinking, but probably close to passing out.
Nice.
I think there's a few of us who've already succumbed and just, lying across tables.
Unit is gone. Like, he is completely asleep. Mava has left. He got sick of getting his ass handed to him. Doris is still awake. Caliban has gone to find a place to sleep because he sees that you're going to stay up the whole time. Okay? Make sense?
Yep.
All right, cool. So you're the one, the two of you are still awake. Blossom's sacked out when the power goes out. across the ship. And then there's a 2-second delay, and the emergency lighting, which is like a red track lighting, comes up, and then it fades down. So the X is like a little bit of alarm, then some laughter, and the red lights come on, and there's a bit of relax, and Doris takes another drink, and then the red lights start to fade and becomes utterly pitch black inside. Now, of course, Kalea, you've got moonlight, very scant, so it is extremely dim, but it is absolute pitch inside the ship. So we'll start with Kalea, her first reaction, because we can actually see it on camera. What do you do?
It has never done that before, I'm assuming.
Dude, ship's
Dude.
power has never gone out. And it's eerie because there's just this omnipresent hum that you're used to, right? It's that hum of if you've ever had power go out in your house, right? And it's the hum of the outside lights and the interior lights and just the running of everything that becomes just part of the background noise. And when it's gone, it's surreal. And you can hear the tick, 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 tick of the rain across the rooftop and the occasional clap of thunder and peal of lightning across the dark cotton-like clouds. And you're all by yourself with the chickens, the Reds.
So I think she stands up and she looks around and she's kind of taking it in. Because I think this is also the first time they've never had artificial lighting too. So she's kind of taking in that ambient, actual natural lighting. And then I think she's gonna run. Well, not run. She's gonna stumble back towards the bar because Flamingo's there. Flamingo will know what to do.
Here's the thing. Making your way back just purely by memory through the many corridors is no easy task.
Oh, good.
Is there anything that you... I don't imagine Kalea has torches. I'll use torch because it's a British term for flashlights.
And also no normal torches either.
No normal torches either, like oil and all that.
No, we have artificial light. We've never needed those things.
I know, right? It's pretty crazy. Okay. Well, you're just going to do the feel around and make your way through as quickly as you can?
Gonna try.
Awesome. I want you to act under fire here to see if you're able to find your way through. So you get to roll. Oh my goodness, before we roll those dice, we have a rules thing to do. We have Higlets. Indeed.
Friends with piglets, and now I'm picturing something completely different.
You like how I just call for highlights? I don't even ask the question now. I'm just going to call for highlights. Flamingo, please look on your sheet. Who do you have the highest HX with? It looks like Blossom. Blossom, yes. Pick a stat for Flamingo.
Give me a stat.
You're still muted, lol. I know.
So let's say sharp.
Yay,
sweet.
I leveled that up. With my
all right. I'll give you hot as well.
Oh, obviously.
Obviously. Kalea, it appears that... Oh, it is Flamingo.
Ray.
Kalea. I'm gonna go... Cool.
Oh, thanks, nice. Buddy. I'm going to go with hot again.
That was my second choice.
There we go. And Blossom, it looks like Flamingo is who would highlight you.
I'll just choose that once. Decisions. Boring but hot.
Sweet. because you have the stat swap for hard, I'm not going to do hard. I will highlight sharp.
Smart.
Very well. So back to your act under fire. Go ahead and roll the dice. Oh, you rolled a 2?
No, it was peace. Peace.
Darn. I was hoping you rolled a 2.
P for victory. I don't know what I'm doing. Roll 2d6. That is what I'm doing. Haha, that's a 10.
Wow, that is amazing. Let me.
So cool.
Nice work. You are able to work your way through, and I'm going to rename our little thing so everybody knows where to roll dice. There we go. Sweet. So you roll a 10. That is fantastic. You're able to manage getting your way back towards the bar. We're going to cut to the bar to see what is happening with those folks. So, yeah, it's pitch black. You hear Doris is the first who says, "What? What the hell?
So
What the
not
hell is
blacked
happening?
out.
What?"
What?
Here's some bottles fall to
Yeah.
the ground, to the floor. A couple
I'll
break.
probably get up fairly clumsily, knocking over some collected bottles, stepping over somebody. I want to check the front door to this place and see what's happening outside.
Cool. There's no like exit to the outside here. The bar itself is actually kind of in a midpoint. It used to be a lounge on the ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's obviously not going to work. Just opening the door. Have I got anything that can start a fire? I'm drunk. I'm not going to think about the stupidity of starting a fire in the middle of a ship.
Hey, there's no power to turn on the filtration system, so it's okay. You can do that thing. Here's the other thing that you realize. The air filtration system is not operable. Like, this is a full power outage. Dehumidifier's down. Everything has stopped working. You have something you could set on fire. What would you light it up with?
Well, if it was something I think I can imagine that, I mean, there's probably a lot of metal and plastic chairs in here, but I imagine over time some wood has been used to make some chairs. So a couple of chairs have been put in to replace damage.
Why don't you see if you could read a situation to find what you need?
Yep, I'll do that. And I got a +1 with my...
You do?
And I got a 10.
What? 2 10s in a row? Crazy. Don't forget to mark your... Okay, you did mark your XP, and you get an XP as well, Flamingo. All right, you get 3 questions.
Sorry. I do have the thing. What should I be on the lookout for?
You should be on the lookout for anybody that wants to take some easy swipes at your people.
Okay.
Any grudges that might have happened?
Ooh. Oh, now Flamingo is getting a little bit paranoid when that thought kind of crosses their head. Like, at first he's like, oh, power outage. You know, somebody's fucked up. But now it's like, somebody's gone done fucked up, and they're going to pay if they think they can. If they're doing this to get to me. Actually, that third thought now, which enemy is most vulnerable to me? Because, you know, if somebody's going to use this to their advantage to get to me.
Oh, yeah, that's
Come
not
on,
a bad
let's-
idea. Not a bad idea. So, I'm going to say that um, going for it. It's the NPC that everybody always ends up hating in Apocalypse World. Balls is here, and Balls is always giving you guys tons of crap, but only like behind your back. And he always uses Harridan and the protection of Harridan to talk his way out of things. So yeah, Balls.
Okay, I whistle over to Doris.
Yeah.
Got an idea. Good idea. Come with me. And I can feel the. So did I manage to get a fire going? And
Well, let's see. You've got 3 questions. Do you want to find out what your best way out, your best escape route might be?
yes, I do.
Cool. So your best escape route is that you're able to find a few pieces of wood and get a fire started. You know, like a legit old school torch, like a little bit of
Doused
alcohol
with
wrapped in a
whatever the
ring.
strongest.
Yeah, it was some
alcohols.
like 150 proof. And
Yeah.
Balls, the last thing. So Doris says, "Yeah, Balls. He went off to the crew quarters. Let's go."
And then I kind of go back into the canteen, I think, for a second and come back with another bottle. Ready.
Cool. And as you have that torch lit, you see someone come in, and you can hear some shouts off in the distance. Like it echoes here. There's none of that white noise to mask over everything.
Yeah.
There are people who are alarmed. They're awake. But Kalia makes her way into the bar. +1 forward, whatever you want to call it. 10 forward.
Yeah, +1 forward.
Why not? So yeah, Kalia, you make your way to
Both marketing.
the bar, and you spot a flamingo who's got that like lazy eye, slack face, I'm drunk but functioning thing going on.
Yeah.
And Doris is there as well. Unit has not woken up. He's snoring.
I bet there's even a guy, one of the other gang members, who's like has woken up but can't move out from underneath Unit. So.
He's like got his arm, like Unit's over his arm.
And he's just trying.
He's like,
And everyone finds it funny, so that no one's helping.
Oh God. You started a fire?
Can you see in the dark?
I got here, didn't I?
Oh. Touche.
So, you guys obviously weren't involved in this, right? Just checking.
I look around, kind of wave my torch around and kind of do like a bit of a head count. I'm like, probably not.
Probably not. All right.
Want to come with me and kick the shit out of Balls?
Why?
Why not?
Right. Why not? Is what Doris says. She grins. She's got the
It
accent.
is now really the time to be kicking the shit out of someone for fun?
Well, if we don't talk during it, no one's going to know we did it.
Right.
Yeah, Doris, we're going to have to be quiet.
Right.
I have a better idea. Why don't we take your
Kill
fancy
it?
little torches? No. Take your fancy little torches and find out what's going on.
That does sound boring.
It does sound boring. Unless what's going on is that someone did this deliberately and then you can kick the shit out of them.
I really want to kick the shit out of Balls.
Why?
She's like thinking.
Doris says, "Have you met Balls?"
Yes, met Balls.
So why are you asking the question?
I'm just gonna say this out of character. I need a manipulation if you want me.
Mechanics.
Yes. Do you want to manipulate, which means you offer XP, or
Yes.
possibly you steal one of the stat highlights? Oh, that's so mean. Second edition, like if you don't do what I say, the stick versus the carrot is so mean.
Rules for manipulation are
Roll
somewhere here.
plus hot.
Roll plus
Yeah.
hot.
Oh, whoa! I did not see that on the that stick is way meaner than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I
Holy
approve of
crap!
this dice roller.
Are you guys doing D6, right? It looks like D6, but you're doing D6, right?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Wow. So far tonight, there's been a 6, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6 and a 5 rolled. Dice are hot.
So I'm manipulating?
Yes.
That's both.
You want me to drop that into the chat?
No, I found it.
Yeah. Well, it's both, so it's
Yeah, it's both.
just yeah. But what's the reason?
Okay.
I guess you already gave me a reason.
Well,
Yeah.
well, that, and I say besides, if you find out what's going on before Harridan does, he'll owe you instead of the other way around.
And more importantly, it'll make him look like an idiot.
Yeah. That's
You talk me in. Yeah. Let's go kick the shit out of whoever you say. Doris, new plan.
Hey, boss. Why don't you guys go do that thing, and I'll just kick the shit out of Balls on my own.
You go kick the shit out of Balls, and then find us afterwards.
All right.
Try not
Okay.
to break anything.
Well, I'm gonna break balls.
That was
Whaps
totally
that.
character. It's not. I put my
She's
arms
going
around.
to-
I put a friendly arm around Clea. Onwards
safe
to better
for you to be
things.
carrying that? Or is it safe for you to be carrying that? The thing that's on fire. What is that?
Chair leg.
No, never mind. I don't even want to know. Just don't drop it.
Cool. All right, we cut
Yeah,
away
well.
from you guys as you head out and try to track down what's going on. Blow. That's like Blossom plus
Blow
Lowell.
soul.
That's
Blow soul.
Blowhole. I don't know. Fuck. I'm sorry. Blossom. You're shaken awake, and you smell the putrid breath of not putrid, and it is pitch dark in here.
That's
and
not right.
incredibly quiet. And you hear the slurring voice of Balls. Hey, man. Hey, Blossom, man.
What?
It's trouble. Somebody shut down the Jennies.
Step back.
Yeah, okay. You hear it's like a stumble as he tries to step back in the dark. I can't see shit.
That's fine. Go find where Haradrin's at.
I'm not going out into the hallway. The exits are just like around the corner.
Then stay here. I don't give a shit. I really don't. And I am going to pull my stuff together, and I have a very limited set of priorities, and they go like this. And number one is keep engineers alive. Number two is keep doctors alive. And then anybody else can, maybe the cook is number three. I also realized that if this shit has gone down and somebody goes and fucks with Jones's bikes, then that is going to be a powder keg. So I wish to get to the garage.
That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart.
That he is. He is.
Hey, everybody. That's why
Might not
everybody
have a
likes
good
it.
sharp, but fuck it.
So yeah, I think you getting out of here and heading to the garage, I'm going to call that another act under fire, specifically because there are some threats that are coming your way. By some threats, I mean one threat.
Sure. What do I roll for act under fire?
You roll plus cool, which you are really good at.
I am. However, I rolled snake eyes a couple times during the previous game, so
Well, you used it up. All the good rolls are out there now.
well, that's box
Oh
cards.
my God, box cards.
That's a 15.
Wow. So on a mixed result, I was going to make you take balls with you.
No.
But yeah, you leave him behind. There's no problem whatsoever there. Dang. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. All right.
I need to action to do that.
So you're making your way out to the garage. That's no problem. We'll follow you as you move through. There's some of our Heritage guys are coming out of their bunks, and there's a lot of shouting going on. There are some people who have light devices, but it's like one every 6 or 7 people. A lot of stumbling around. Some people calling for help, and you make your way through to the garage, which is
I don't shout. I don't answer. I just move.
It's like I know you. I figured Blossom's doing what he wants to do. Make it out to the garage where you do see that Mava is here. He's looking around, and there's enough ambient light coming from the outside and heavy sound of the rain as it just hammers the ground outside. You can see, like the puddles, everything's splashing down because the rain's coming down. Oh,
Mava,
yeah.
are you cool?
It's all out.
I know. I need you to chill. Can you be chill for me, man?
Yeah, sure. I'm fine. It's
Okay.
hails out there too, man. It hurts.
All right. Well, I'm going to sit down here, and I'm going to keep an eye, make sure nobody fucks with you or the bikes.
Why?
Because if somebody fucks with you or the bikes, then bad shit goes down.
Okay. All right.
Do you know who would be now going to fix the generator?
I don't know. Newton. Maybe Omi Wise. Oh shit. That's right. Stims, man. Stims has got to do that kind of work now. It's hilarious. He sucks at it. So
Well, that's
bad.
not a good thing. Why don't you open the garage door? We'll hook up whatever we can in terms of getting lights here, and if anybody needs to come across or whatever, that we can help.
You can turn the lights on the bike. We hardly ever use them. Most of them work. And he'll start flipping lights on the bikes, and it lights the place up like Christmas, right?
And I'm just making sure I've got all my guns and gear and stuff in case shit goes down. But I want to give people a place that they can move across without a problem and stuff.
Cool. So we'll cut back inside as you're setting all that up, Blossom. And we have Kalia with still drunk Flamingo behind her. I'd say a few minutes here.
Resting on her shoulder. An arm around shoulder.
Oh, so cute. You guys are like buddies. I think there's a few of your gang members who are struggling behind, right? Because you're a chopper. You need to have your gang.
Yeah.
If for nothing else,
Like
then
puppies.
an example out of it. So, where are you headed, Kalia?
Towards where the generators might be.
Cool.
Imagine there's kind of a basic like engineering area.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys remember, there's the actual ship, and then there's the prefab city that the ship was supposed to offload, and the prefab city hasn't exactly worked. So most people are staying inside the ship. So you'll need to head to the engine room where they have a nuclear reactor, which runs the ship. That is where the generators are. The generators is a nuclear reactor. So you, with light source, can make your way to the nuclear reactor.
Go team.
Yeah, that's no problem. And as you're getting close, you are hearing like and some cursing. And when you make your way in, there are a little bit of glow light. Like there's a light. There's a glow of. How about I try words? There is light here. There is a greenish light in this room, and there are a couple of engineers. You know that the head engineer here is a guy by the name of Mercer. And Harridan doesn't let Mercer go or do anything other than take care of the power. So he is bent over with age. He's a couple generations old. He's hasn't really done a great job of training a replacement. And he is freaking out. He's underneath one of the consoles. He's opened up a couple panels, and he's furiously trying to work at some of the wires. Just ignoring anybody else that comes in.
Hello? Mercer?
You should go.
What's going on?
Lightning strike. It's too complicated. Let's just say the reactor's down, and if we don't get it fixed, bad things will happen. That's the short version.
Switch it on again.
Right. Can you make her leave?
No. I don't think anyone can make her do anything. What do we do to help?
If you weren't as old as fuck.
I imagine that he'd be played by Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown, except like now. So he's
So
really old. He's not like Back to the Future old. He's like now old, which is super old. And he's in this grimy pair of coveralls that used to be orange, and now there's just like this really, really dark, ruddy color from all the grease and everything. And yeah, he's like, listen, I got to splice all these wires back together. I'm trying to route around. If we don't, oh God, it would take too long to explain. And then he just goes back to work, ignoring you. What do you do?
Is there like an underling?
Yeah, there's his assistant, who's Pierre.
Sorry, Tony. Pierre's.
And Pierre is just he's there. He's got a electric light, right? He's kind of just shining it around. He's going around to some of the switch boxes and taking a look at a couple of the panels. He's moving around. He's trying to flip some toggles. He's not entirely sure if he knows what he's doing because he goes back. He flips one toggle one way, and then he gets back and he flips it the other way again. What do you do? What,
Hey, Pierre. What can we do to help?
God. Okay, so I'm still like Mercer said that we have to get the cooling rods in their housing, or there's a risk of exposure because it's not working right.
And we do that how?
Well, there's some manual releases, but like they're up a really big ladder.
Just show me where. And she's like gently like trying to like get out from under Flamingo's arm.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, sure. Mercer, he oh shoot, I can't remember the name of the actor, but you remember the guy on Lost? The real big guy on Lost. Oh.
Hurley?
Yeah, Hurley. Yeah. He would play our buddy Pierre here. So he did not like ladders. He did not want to go up a ladder. And he'll take his little electric light, and there's just like ambient greenish glow inside this circular. It's almost like a silo, right? And in the core is where the actual reactor it is. And he says, "So the cooling rods, there's a manual release. It's up there, but you have to go inside, which is a risk of exposure. We've got a couple of suits, but they've had to be patched, so it could be bad."
Yeah. Where are the suits?
Okay. He opens up a little locker door, and he'll pull out a yellow suit. And you can see there's big duct tape, like triple layered duct tape areas over some seams. This is like it's like about 50, 70 years that they've had the exact same suits, and they haven't manufactured anything new.
I can here, hold this, and hand him the torch, and then take his fancy glow thing.
Okay.
I finished my beer way back, so I just left that somewhere. I just like chucked it over my shoulder, narrowly missing one of my hanger-on gang members.
It shakes the torch a little bit. It doesn't go out. Yeah, just go up there. You can see the release. It's like a T. Pull that down and then flip a couple of toggles. It's mechanical. It should work without power as long as the pneumatics are still functional. We haven't tested them because there's a lot of risk there in testing it, but it should work.
She's pulling the suit on, and
I'm kind of like looking at the other suit and frowning a bit.
You should take that one. It'll fit you.
I look around the kind of my hangers on. Are any of them like competent ones? Because I know Caliban went off. I know Doris has gone off on something else. How sober and how competent are any of the ones?
We'll do a die of fate. Roll a d6.
Yeah.
It's a 4, 5, or 6. They are competent. If they're 1, 2, or 3, they are drunk.
I forgot what you said.
4, 5, 6 was they are competent, and 1, 2, 3 they are drunk. You have one who is drunk, but sobering up. Clarion would normally be competent, but Clarion is still a little drunk, so it's just a little slow on the uptake. He's probably fine. He's probably fine.
Yeah. Fuck. I stopped putting on the suit.
And Clarion kind of moves like, you sure you're okay, boss? I could go get Caliban.
Shut up.
Okay.
What are you doing, Flamingo?
I'm helping.
How big is this switch?
Oh,
How big is the ladder?
yeah. There's 3, so you guys could work together. It's a good idea.
What do I? She looks a little dubious. Okay, you got this. Right.
A comment from Lowell, hold my beer. That's great. So you see you guys go in, and he says, I'm going to close the door after you guys go in, but I'll keep an eye on you through this viewport because it's really important to keep things.
Why are you closing the door?
Because it is lead lined. It will keep out some of the exposure. It's fine. I'll open it right back up. Don't worry, I won't leave.
I look around my gang and like,
Clarion says, hey, if he leaves, I'll shoot him.
shoot him in the knee, then get him to open the door,
He pulls out his
then
gun.
shoot him.
He pulls out his gun and starts to aim it at his knee right now. That pierces.
When / if he doesn't open the door. When we get back.
Okay.
Count to 100 and Count to 100, then shoot him in the knee.
Got it.
Why are we shooting people in the knees?
You have a lot of questions tonight.
It's because you're drunk.
You're drunk.
He has one of those like rotating kind of cog things, opens up the door, and then there's this central area. He closes that, and he touches. You can't hear him, right? Because the electronics for the speaker inside there doesn't work. So he's just gesturing like.
Men, ladder.
Sweet. So you guys undo the door and you enter into this area. It's got the grated walkway, and you can walk around. I imagine it's at a slight angle, right? Which is just a bit of a challenge for Flamingo, but she's tough, right? She can do that. You guys go around and you start heading up the ladder. So I'd like to see you act under fire here. Each of you individually, since you're going to different ladders, one could help the other. If you want to work together, it's up to you.
I vote for working together because our luck is not going to hold out long with this roller.
That's HX.
Yes.
Who wants to help?
Who's leading in?
I would help you, I think, because you're drunk and trying to keep an eye on you as much as
Okay, yeah, good point. That makes sense. So that's cool. Yeah, +1.
Holy crap! Boxcars again!
You did say it couldn't. If only I'd got my roll in before you. Before the roll.
So here's what's great: is you rolled a 3, you get a +2 help from your buddy. It's still a fail.
Yay.
Sweet. So you start climbing up the ladder. How is it that Kalia is helping?
So Kalia is she's making her go first of all, and every time it looks like she's gonna like wave off the ladder. Kalia's kind of putting a steadying hand on her and be like, okay, deep breath. Good? Okay, go. And she's basically just directing her step by step at this point, I think.
Nice. Cool. All right. So you get all the way up this ladder. I'm not doing it in meters. So it's basically 50 feet up. Does anybody know feet to meters? It's
I'm fine with both.
It's very tall. And you get all the way up and you've got Kalia like right behind you. She's got her hand on your back, and then you've got that little T section. You pull that down, and it actually, like, your muscles tense, right? It takes some effort. There's not a thing you accidentally flip down. And then you see that Pierre's there, and he's like pointing to the toggle switch. You toggle those, and you see this clamp come moving forward, and you hear the pneumatic as it comes, and it closes over one of the cooling rods, and you can see it starts to pull it down, and you hear bubbling and hissing. It starts getting really, really hot in here. And there's all kinds of steam, and so the steam starts to form around the actual reactor core itself. You've got 2 more to go through, but we're going to cut away from you now to Blossom. So Blossom, you're there. You've got your buddy Mava, and after a few minutes of waiting around, the main mechanic, who is named Tao, comes out and she says, "Oh, okay." And you explain to her that you're just keeping an eye on the bikes and everything's fine. And as you guys are there, kind of sitting tight, you hear this sound from outside in the rain. It sounds like a strangled, weird little turkey call type thing. Now, of course, the X's, Mava recognizes this right away. He says, "Oh shit!
What?
That's a red call." And and in the light, bathed in the light, you see a half dozen of like chocobo-sized weird chicken creatures with yellow eyes, and they come up, and then they stare at you for a few minutes. What do you do? Or moments?
Oh no! When they start to come up, that's the point at which I will say, "Does anybody else have a pistol?"
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll take their pistol.
Mava hands you his backup pistol, which is like a little.
That's the point at which I start walking out.
Yes. That is awesome. Cool. So you are just approaching these things, trying to scare them off, right? Or are you approaching?
Oh no, I'm pulling bullets in heads because that'll scare them off.
That sounds awesome. So I think you're trying to seize the situation by force. That seem right? Trying to take control here. Take those guys out, but with violence, and scare them off from making a charge.
Sure, and that's different from Go Aggro, right?
Yeah, Go Aggro is just purely a threat.
Okay.
And yeah, you're definitely going to hear some gunfight. You won't hear it in the reactor. It's sealed.
Hang on a second. I want to judge something here.
Yeah.
The other move is, hang on. Sorry.
That's okay.
So this is seized by force, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because see, to me, going aggro is having a weapon and threatening someone, and these guys are more of a landscape. Like they don't have any intelligence. Threatening them with a gun, they're like,
That makes sense. I just want to see. That is not my forte.
It is not. You're gonna look sexy doing it.
Yeah. Well, let's go for it. Let's see what happens.
Yes. It'll be boxcars again. What are you worried about?
6.
Sweet. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, you charge out there, firing, and you hit a couple of them in the head, and then one skitters away, but the others, they start to move up towards you. They're making that weird burbling turkey type call, and that is when the garage door starts to close behind you. You could probably turn and run back, but then you're turning your back on these things that you have got just a moment, like just maybe you've bought a moment of of them being a little scared of the loud shooty thing that's killed their friends. What do you do?
Let me think here. So no access for Go Aggro, not for C's. I think since I failed the roll, I'm going to 5, right? Eeps then if I get an eep immediately from that, or so I get.
Sorry, no. So it's different for Apocalypse World. You only get XP pass or fail.
Jeez, I'm so dumb. I keep forgetting.
No, it's okay. You're bouncing around, and you just did dungeon world, but no, you don't get fail on XP.
In that case, wow, that isn't gonna do. Well, I don't mind that they're shutting the doors because they need to be alive. So then I am running for the medical center.
Oh, neat. Oh, mice.
Because number 2 on the list is the doctor. So I got to go make sure she's okay. And when these things fuck me up, I want to be where the doctor's at.
Awesome. So rather than have you roll and move on top of a move, I'm going to say that you can get out, but you're going to take 2 harm doing it. These things basically tear at your legs and peck at you, and they're going to give chase, right? You'll be able to get your way around to the med center.
Sure. Is that AP?
Pardon?
Or standard? Is that AP or standard harm?
That is standard harm. So if you have fashionable clothes, did you threw those on?
I would assume so.
You did while talking to Balls. Poor Balls. Cool. So yeah, you run. So you take 1 harm. Go ahead and roll the harm move. So that's 2d6 plus 1. So the 1 harm that got through.
Yeah, here's where I get boxcars.
Yeah, this is where you don't want boxcars, though. Just so you know.
I know.
I know you know. I just want to build the tension. Boxcar.
8.
Oh, you got an 8. Okay, on a 7 to 9, I get to choose something. You lose grip on one of your guns.
All right. Well, this one's not mine, so I'll just leave that behind.
Oh, Mom, that's gonna be so sad.
Cry a tear for me.
Sweet. All right. So yeah, it bites at your hand. One of them pecks at your hand, and you reflexively drop that 45, and then you circle around, make your way back into one of the entrances,
This is not how I die.
Fight your way. That's right. Not a pretty way to go.
Chickens. No.
You slam the door closed, I assume, to keep the chickens from running in the reds. And it's pitch black again, but you can make your way into the med center. We're about to cut back to the reactor, but as you open up the med center door,
I go, nobody kill me. Nobody kill me.
That's perfect, because there's a very scared mice who has, I think she's got like a Bunsen burner or something going, and that's the light in here, and she comes at you with a scalpel, but then you do the nobody kill me, and you see mice, the girl who turned out before, but that's fine. You guys are adults, consenting adults. So we'll cut away from that as mice is standing there with her scalpel.
She's weak. It'll be okay.
Exactly. She's skinny. She's scrawny. It's fine. It can't hurt that bad. It's definitely better than the reds. Okay. So that first coolant comes down. The steam comes up. You can actually feel, Kalia, you can feel mist like inside your suit. It starts to steam up, which means that there's no seal on your suit. That is what you realize as you lose the grip, like you've got hold of her, but she falls to the side as you become violently ill, Flamingo, and your body kind of seizes up and you pitch over and you fall down, slam onto the deck, right onto your shoulder, and I'm going to say that you get 2 harm for your trouble, which is AP.
Okay. Oh, it's on AP, so I didn't take into account. Yep. Oh.
Yeah, it's a 5 and a 6. Great roll.
Yay! Wait a. Oh.
And you see for a moment your vision is a little blurry, and then you're out. Kalia, you're up 50 feet in the air on a ladder. Flamingo just dropped, fell out of your hands. I mean, it's not like you can dive after her. And you see her hit. Bam! She bounces off. It's like one of those, bam! And she rolls over. And she's gone. Like, she's not moving at all. What do you do?
Go back down.
You furiously work your way back down. You check on her. It looks like she's dislocated her shoulder.
Oh, shit.
And the pain, even though she's drunk, the pain's enough to knock her out.
Oh, God. Is there mist in her suit?
Why, yes, there's mist in her suit.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to go, like, lug her over to the door. Kalia is not strong. It is not graceful lugging. Fortunately, the suits are probably slick, so it helps.
It's true. You guys, when you look, Pierre is like pointing to the other two. Like pointing to the other two. Okay, cool. So yeah, you're able to drag her over. Flamingo's up against the door and still unconscious right now. And it does not appear that anyone wants to come in to the area where you are to pull her out. What do you do?
I'll pound on the door. I'll pound on the glass plate if he's standing there looking at me.
Yeah. And he's like, go there. He's going to go do the thing.
Door. Fuck you. I opened the door.
Sweet. I want you to manipulate him. Let's see if you can manipulate him.
Oh, Lord.
You can't threaten violence, right? You can't go aggro per se, but I think...
Well, let's just
But
say
his
there are.
people outside with the gun can.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. But you're talking to Pierre?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So manipulate. 7 to 8. He's like. Yeah. He's like, okay. And he turns and he talks for a little bit to talks for a moment to Clarion, and Clarion shoots him in the knee, and then goes over and opens the door. And it comes into the main area and opens the central area and opens the door.
Okay, as soon as that door starts opening, she kind of bodily shoves it open with her shoulder and kind of gets Flamingo out.
Cool. And yeah, Clarion will help move her out, and he'll close the door behind you guys, and then he'll open the other door. He kind of brushes past you.
Oh no! As soon as Flamingo's out in the main area, Clea's heading back in.
Gotcha. Okay.
Clarion's got this.
Yeah, Clarion will drag Flamingo out and close the other door. You can hear there's that moment where both doors are open because Clarion doesn't know about like you should have the central area only one door open at a time. And you can hear, oh god,
shut the doors.
That's Pierre, by the way. And then the door is shut and he seals the other door. Cool. So here you are. You're all by yourself.
Let's do this again.
All right, cool. Give me act under fire.
Oh, I can't roll in that window. Sad day.
You can, but it won't. Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. That's a 3. I'm
oh
awesome.
my gosh. Cool. So you climb up the second ladder, get all the way to that T thing, and you pull on it, and you pull, and it is not moving. You have lifted people twice your size, and this thing is just stuck. What do you do? If you had a wrench or something to try to pry it, but with just your pure hands, you can't hold onto the ladder and then pull on that thing. There's just no leverage. You can't pull it down.
You know what it probably is? It's probably this fucking suit that's preventing me from doing it. And since it's already leaking, clearly the best option is to just take the freaking thing off.
Oh my god!
So I can really get a grasp on this thing.
You're so Sigourney Weavering it. This is the best. Yeah, you pull off your suit?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay, your hands, like, even though it was slightly rubberized with those little grippy grip type deals, it was part of it. You pull down, and you pull that thing, it takes on, and then once it pops, the whole thing comes down, flip a couple toggles, and yeah, your skin's starting to burn a little bit.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, so I need you to go ahead and roll a
Sprinting.
harm move. This is AP, but it is 1 harm AP. Okay. All right. So 7 to 9. Yeah, I'm not going to do the you lose your grip on whatever you're holding. You're coming down the ladder, and yeah, I'm gonna you head down the ladder. You make your way to the third ladder and start climbing up, and your vision's starting to get a little fuzzy. And there's just like this. You feel like you're about to sneeze, but you can't quite force out the sneeze. But you push past this, right, Kaylee? This is what you are. You're clear. You're going to be the hero. You're taking care of this, right? And you get to that last one, and I need you to
roll more.
Yeah, I want you to act under fire one last time.
9 that time.
Nice. Ooh. Sweet. So it takes a couple tries, but you're able to pull that last one, and you can hear, and I didn't describe it from before, but you hear the pneumatics as they kick in and
by the way.
You pull down into the water, and this entire place is filled with just like a freaking steam bath. It's just like, not that you know, but like it's like a Swedish steam room, and everything is slick and wet, and your skin burns like fire. Like you swear you could feel the sliminess around it, and you make your way to the door. And you can't really gesture to anybody to open it, right? like they can't see you. There's too much steam. What do you do?
Pound.
Nice. So Flamingo, you wake up to the sound of Pierre screaming in pain, and Clarion screaming at him, "Shut up! Just shut up!"
Oh, you help me up. I just randomly point at anyone.
Yeah, it's not Clarion because Clarion's about to stomp Pierre now. Sure, one of you guys helps you up.
Oh, where's clear?
Well, you look through the plate glass, and you can see this like steamy green, boiling greenish steam in there. But it's not as deep. It's not as deep green as it was before. It's like some of the light has faded down a little bit, and they say, "She's in there, man. She went back in."
I'm not stopping any kickings that are happening. I go towards the airlock door to get like here.
Awesome. I want to see you seize it by force. I'm going to go with your hard stat here.
Okay, I'm seeing. Two. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Nine.
Nice. Awesome. So on a 9, with a seize by force, which is we're kind of tilting my head and saying seize by force works. Yeah, you're able to take definite and undeniable control of this. You open up the first set of doors one-handed, go to the second set of doors, open that up one-handed, and a slimy with steam and sweat, not wearing her special suit, Kalia comes in. Like she almost falls to the door because I need you to make one more harm roll, Kalia, against a harm of 2.
2 on top of what I already had, or 2 total?
You don't roll 3. You
Okay.
eighth of 1. So now you're rolling against a 2, which will move you up 2 ticks, but you're also rolling to see if it gets worse.
That's an 11. I think it gets worse.
Yeah, so you are... yes, you take 1 more harm. I'm going to roll you. You take 1 more harm. So you've taken a total of 4 ticks, which goes 3, 6, 9, 10. You're at 10 o'clock.
Fantastic.
Clear. I'm like trying to pull you up and walk you as well.
And imagine, because it's radiation, right? Like she's probably coughing and puking, and it's probably gross as hell. But she's trying to also tell you shut the door.
Yeah, I'm probably like putting my back into the like putting you through one door, and then like walk my shoulder and my back to kind of shove the other one closed, and then pull you up again and move you to the next, and do the whole thing again.
Yeah, your shoulder is screaming with pain.
Yeah.
If you weren't drunk right now, you might cry.
I would say I'm sobering up really quickly.
It does help. It should be the new treatment for all the exes. You're really drunk? Here, let me dislocate your arm.
I might use that later.
So, Kalia, you're on the floor in the control room in the engine room here.
What do we do?
There should be an emergency cleanup kit, but potassium iodide tablets.
What? Clarion, stop that.
Mercer stands up from behind the panels and he says, "God, you people are idiots." And he goes over and opens up a drawer. He starts pulling out some of the stuff. He goes, "Get her under the shower over there." And then he starts helping out with basically decontaminating you to what extent can be done at this point.
Yeah, I continue dragging her then.
Yeah, you drag her over the chem shower. You turn it on, and he says, "Strip her down. Here, take these tablets. You're probably going to die. I need to get back to work. And then he goes back over and it squats down and opens up another panel.
I'm like feeding her the pills and like taking off clothes and like. Reminds me of when we were teenagers, and like kind of take another pill.
Wasn't that bad?
Well, I was less puking. Well, no. Same amount of puking. Less burns. We probably both like sat down in the shower.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, given the showers like just is pouring out. And yeah, we'll cut away from you guys in the chem shower to Mice, who has a scalpel as you move into the room, and she's got the flickery fire of the Bunsen burner behind her, and she has that scalpel on you. She says, "You're not taking anything from here. I'm the guard." Oh, it's you.
Where's the doctor?
She's sleeping with somebody. They're having sex.
I turn around and I head back out.
All right.
I shut the door behind me.
She clicks the lock this time.
And I'm going to go out again through the rain and through the reds, trying to drive them out of my path, try to get to the bar this time.
You're insane. Act under fire. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you run out into the rain, and the mud the water is so thick that the mud puddles just all splashes up. Your hand burns, your body's tired and aching, and you can hear them as you run towards them, the reds. Sweet. So you get a 9, right? So
yeah. This time I'm trying to make it clear to them that if they get in my way, I am going to either put a bullet in their head or ride their fucking bodies to the ground.
Oh, you're definitely going aggro at that point then. I think even though they are unintelligent things, you've shot a few of them. Were you growling?
No, it's probably just a long stream of motherfucking goddamn fun.
Yes. Oh, so good.
What I wanted to be doing today.
Sweet. Okay. So I'll give you a choice. You can make it back inside, but not drive off the reds. Or you can drive off the reds, but it's going to hurt doing it.
Well, let's drive off the reds and take the hurt, because other people are here are going to be, I need to clear these for other people who might be coming across.
Sweet. Awesome. So you dive into the reds, run up, fire on them. You unload your entire clip. No, we'll say you have one bullet left. You're badass, right? You know when you have one bullet left. And I think one bullet left is always nice, right? So yeah, you have one bullet left in that gun. When the garage door opens back up, because they were keeping a look, right? They saw you come back in and shooting, and they didn't. Like, is he dead? I thought he was dead. No, he's shooting again? Oh, shit. Well, check. Okay. And they open up the garage door, and Mava reaches, trying to pull you in.
I throw my empty gun, and I go reload as I pull the blade off my back, and then I start swinging to clear things.
Nice. Mava's sitting there reloading. Where's my gun?
Who shut the fucking door? That's what I heard.
Oh man, that's funny. So yeah, you slash down a couple of the reds, and then the rest take off.
How much harm do I take?
You take 2 harm.
Okay.
So that's a total of 3 harm that you've taken, and you do need to roll the harm move.
Okay. Minus armor.
Well, -1. Yeah, so it's 2 harm you've taken.
2 harm I've taken.
Ooh.
That's an 11.
Awesome. So it turns out that one of them got into you and got a joint, like got your elbow, and it hurt worse than you thought at first. opens a big gash. And so when you look at it, as you're looking at the inside, you see that it's opened up, and you can almost see the bone. That's a third that you take. So now you're at 9 o'clock.
I say,
and if you remember, the rain came in off the volcano, so it burns. It's acidic.
I will look where the water spray pump is, or whatever they have here for that. I go, hose me down now.
Tao will definitely hose you down.
Okay. Of course, when I do it, I'm like,
oh yeah. Tao's like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Mama's like, I'm questioning my sexual preferences right now. He's so hot.
And then I'm going to try and make my way to the bar.
Nice. Cool. Tao is going to give you a light, flashlight. It's one that she uses when she crawls underneath cars down in the pits. So she'll hand that off to you. I can't believe you did that, she says. Here, take this. You're going back in there. You sure you don't want to stick around here? It's safe here.
Got to find the doctor.
Okay. Mom was like, I got to watch the bikes because, like you said, trouble.
Gun.
He hands you your reloaded gun. Cool. With a light, you can make your way back to the bar. You find a sleeping unit who is laid over a table. And you see that Doris has balls here, and she's whacked him a few times with the axe handle. It's to the point now when you come in and she draws back, there's like blood that flings up onto the ceiling.
Hey, Doris.
She stops and looks over, and you hear the simpering balls. Yeah.
Hey, balls.
Yeah. Hey.
So where is Flamingo? Where's the doctor?
Oh, they would have put the power back on, fix the power. Then she whacks him across the head again.
Oh, goddamn motherfucker. I will head that way then. Bye, Doris.
Hey, can I have that light?
No.
Whack again. Okay. You leave. She basically made one of her own little torches, and it's just laying on a metal table, but it's starting to sputter out.
Yeah, eventually she's going to realize she can start putting that to balls.
Yeah. Cool. Do you make your way to, I'm going to say you come into them underneath the chemical shower. You see a very sick-looking Kalia, a very not well-looking Flamingo, a couple of Flamingos gangers, a passed-out assistant to Mercer, Pierre. There's a lot of blood on the floor near his knee. What do you do, Blossom, when you arrive on the scene?
I say, okay. Is the doctor okay? Please tell me she's alive.
I totally imagine by this point she's probably curled up in a little ball, like leaning on Flamingo.
Clarion says,
nudge her with the elbow. Clear.
What?
Clear.
What?
The idiots here.
Which one?
This one.
Blossom.
She's probably like trying to drag her hair out of her face so she can kind of peer through the shower.
Kalia, where's Shigusa supposed to be?
Sleep in his quarters, probably. You're covered.
I
in
go
blood.
out
What happened?
and leave to go get Shigusa to bring Shigusa here.
sweet. You know where Shigusa's quarters are. He is not in his quarters.
Oh, goddamn!
And as you say that, the power comes flickering back on.
Now I'm more speedily yelling and shouting for Shigusa or Mox.
Sweet. You can find Shigusa. I'm not going to make you roll because it's just amount of time. He is with Harridan. Harridan has most of his guys. They are all armed up, and now they're putting out the few torches and other lights that they had. He sees you come in. You missed some fun, Blossom. Did you sleep through it?
I let the blood just kind of run down onto the carpet, and I'll say, Shigusa, Kalia's hurt. I need you to come.
Oh, yes. And Shigusa's immediately. He's there.
And I'll just take him. I don't know at this point anymore, and go. Maybe I kill some more reds on the way over, and then
you could traverse inside. Yeah. So yeah, you guys head back. Come in. Shigusa will try to. You're going out just to shoot, just like just for the hell of it. Yeah, and we can kind of. We'll skip ahead, and you're in your infirmary on your cot, and I think Shigusa's trained enough to be able to reset your shoulder, but he probably needs to talk to you about it because he doesn't want to get shot. So
I don't shoot doctors. I don't shoot doctors.
Oh, your shoulder's fine. I'm sorry. I too many pronouns there.
Oh,
Flamingo's shoulder needs to be reset. Shigusa can do that thing, but he is going to
I say don't shoot doctors.
Shigusa says, "Listen, Flamingo, your shoulder's been dislocated. I can put it back in. Please don't hurt me."
I'll put my arm out, but also put my machete on the table with the other hand. Do it.
I took an oath. And he grabs your shoulder and he slides it right back in, pops in, and your entire arm goes numb. He steps back.
I slam the machete into the table, like blade down.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Go see to clear now.
Okay.
No, go back to clear.
All right. And Shigusa looks at you, Blossom, and says, "Listen, after I'm done with Clea, stick around. I'd like to sew you back up a little bit, okay?"
I'll say, "Why are you talking to me?"
Okay. And we'll head back in, and Shigusa bends down, and he's like, "Clea, I know we've got stuff that can help, but I want to make sure I do it right. Are you awake enough to help me?"
Yeah, what little we can do. Yeah.
Okay. So, how much stock are you willing to use to heal yourself?
Oh, Lord. Looking and seeing how much stock I even have left at this point.
I think you were able to. Yeah, you got 4 stock right now, but Mice and Shigusa can go on and get more.
Yeah. Well, I really don't want to die of radiation. Because that's a terrible way to die.
Yes, it's the worst.
It's kind of one of the worst, yeah. I totally think Alex should eat that thing.
Yes. So, yeah, they need some supplies. Is there anything you want to do to try to get some more stock there? Since they're going to use it on you too, right? She's going to use that stock on you.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a few of my guys have started to hang around outside the thing. I mean, I know some guys.
Caliban's made it. Caliban's here. Dorse is here with a bloody axe handle. And as Clarion's here, Mava hasn't come back around because he's still watching the bikes. Yeah, you've got a number of your folks.
Now, no judgment. I'm sure some of you have stolen medical supplies. Hand them over.
All right. Roll fucking thieves. Roll plus hard. You're good at that.
Just enough.
One of you happens to have something pretty close. It's not. I'm gonna say it's not high tech, right? It's supplies. So we'll say that they've got some meat mesh, that looks a little bit like silly putty, and they've used it to pull up the print off of a book.
Is it a dirty book?
Yes.
Does it?
Cool. So that'll give you one more stock. So you have 5 stock.
Fantastic.
All right, you can roll plus stock spent to try to heal thyself.
Okay.
And the way that it works is that a successful roll will get you to 6 o'clock, if I remember correctly. Let me see.
And then it should heal everybody on its own. I don't know if I want to spend all of it. I won't spend all of it. Haha, 11.
Cool. Okay. On a hit, you stabilize and heal to 6 o'clock, which means that it's just time to get rid of the rest of it. You on a 10 plus 2, on a 10 plus, you would choose 2 options from the list. Do you have it? I can drop it in the chat if you don't.
I do not have it.
Okay. Some of these are going to be weird because you're healing yourself, but let's say that it also applies to your buddy here, your wonderful friend, Flamingo. There you go. They fight you and you have to narco stab them. How long will they be out? That one you can, any of these you can choose for Flamingo.
So I get 2?
You get 2.
Those?
What about Blossom? I think Blossom's actually worse than me.
Yeah, and Pierre also needs some patching up. This is we are a hot mess this session.
No one dragged balls in, though.
Balls is not dead.
And we don't care either way.
So I will recover a stock.
Okay.
Which I'm going to record before I forget.
You rolled
Resource
3 stock, which is
management.
fine. Okay.
Resource management. God. If it weren't me, these would be a lot juicier. I'm just saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. You're gonna have to make the same roll on these guys too. So,
right. So
how about Shigusa? You want to take one of these on Shigusa?
I will. I want to learn a secret from Shigusa.
Okay, I'll mark that down.
Secrets.
Cool. All right. So you didn't want to do the XP one?
I've already leveled up once this session because of all those cool rolls.
Sweet. Now you get to heal either Blossom or your wonderful friend Flamingo.
Okay. So let's start with Blossom. Fun.
You get 2 options on the same list.
Okay. I'm going to salvage a stock because resource management. Okay. And now something more interesting. I also want a secret from Blossom. Secret, secret, secret.
Blossom thinks he's the sheriff. That's why he acts this way.
That is so cute.
He thinks he's kind of the sheriff / police person around here.
That's great. He kind of was
so
this time around.
That's
The Blossom relay race was maybe one of the highlights of the game for me. I'm just marking it down right now. Sweet. Good. And now you've got Flamingo You recovered one stock, so you only use one. So you've used 3 stock, recovered one. So you start at 5. Use 3 stock but recovered one.
I think it's at 2.
Yeah, I think you're at 2. Right. Okay, 2 stock. Yep, you're at 2. It's
Nobody
2
else
plus
is
1 plus
allowed.
2 plus 1 minus 1 plus 2.
Yes.
Plus.
Nobody else is allowed to get hurt now. 7.
All right. What do you do with your 7 on Flamingo? You get 1 option.
One option. I will also have a secret from them. I'm going to go all secrets this time. Secret.
Yay, secrets. Cool.
Oh.
So I would like to call a bio.
Oh,
Everything was
thank you.
kind of rolling on, so I'd like to
Yeah.
call a bio for about 5 minutes, and then we'll roll back in and finish things up. Okay.
Yep. Take your time to think. Right. I have my answer, or the secret that.
Yay! I like secrets. I was trying
Excellent.
to pick something else, but like that is obviously the juiciest one.
And of course, I do have my answer for the HX rollover question. But
Yeah,
that's-
let's hit those. Let's hit those before we start to move
Roll.
towards anything further.
But the secret for the from the healing, I think, we're probably Kalia's probably looking over whatever damage there is, maybe in a corner. So no one else is quite very near us at the moment. So how long until I'm, full strength?
I'm pretty sure you could still kick anyone's ass, even with a bum shoulder. But try to take it easy.
I don't fucking time to take it easy. You're saying I need to be on the top of my game the whole time.
Why?
I can't stop. I got fucking eaten alive.
Well, still got a gun, right?
What do you do? Everyone else has guns.
Take it easy for like. I'd prefer if you took it easy for a couple of weeks, but I know you're not going to do that. A week minimum, men.
Just give me a little something. Just, a week would kill me.
Okay, fine. What do you want me to do?
Just, I don't know, shoot me up with something. I don't know.
Fine. So she'll go to her little she's got like a little box full of drawers, and she kind of rustles through it a minute and comes back with I totally picture it like the futuristic shot giver, like in Star Trek, right? Like it's not just a syringe, it's the futuristic one that looks like a gun.
Yeah, I love those.
And slides a vial into it. And she says, okay, this is going to help with the swelling, which will help with the pain, but it's still going to be tender. If you need this, and I'm saying if you need this, then use it. But you can't be on it all the time or it will fuck you up, okay?
I kind of nod. Okay, I'm right. I think for a second, then I kind of get up, just into the shoulder, and then I go up to I make sure there's some of my gang members around, and I just knock out Clarion. And
Okay. Wow.
And then just
Right.
looking over and I said, watch the door and shoot him. You did half of it. Okay, you're forgiven.
There's laughter from the gang, and Clarion
Yeah.
pulls up on a counter to pull himself up.
And I just push. I like pushing whoever's in my way. I make sure there's people in my way, and I push through them to leave.
Okay. No problems. I mean, is this a thing where you're trying to pack Alpha up here?
Oh yeah,
Okay, it felt like it. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Why don't you pack Alpha?
Yeah, I need to make a show after that weakness. I mean, it's my life on the line kind of thing.
Yeah.
So That's hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll plus hard. Okay. That is pretty great. On a 10, you get all three. They do what you want. They don't fight back over it. You don't have to make an example out of one of them. Just shoving them around and what you did to Clarion set it off.
Yeah.
They fall in. Everybody but Red Pill, who hangs back for a minute, waits till you're definitely gone. Because, she's not stupid. And then she's going to come up to you. Their Blossom.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah, the doctor's very good. Your bike's okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Malva said that you came in there to watch our shit.
Yeah, because if somebody fucked with your shit, you guys get pissed and fuck with other people.
Yep. Yeah, we probably will anyway.
Don't do too much.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll catch you when you come back again.
I like that. And then she'll shuffle out.
And I go, oh God, that hurts. Oh,
sweet. Mice kind of, she's been standing in the corner trying to stay out of the way of all the people doing medical things. And so once you sit down at some point, Clea, she's gonna come over and she takes a knee beside you. And also, I have Shagusa's secret. And it's just a thing you picked up when he was working on you. He's totally into you. Like, he's absolutely 100%. Like, he works here to work with you. Like, that's it.
He's like a little puppy now. Oh.
Sorry. So Mice, she gets down and she says, I tried to keep everything safe. I'm sorry you got hurt.
You did a good job.
Yeah, I made Blossom go away.
You're very tough.
I used some of your gas for the stem thing. I did the clicky clicky to make it go so I could see.
That was very smart. Not everyone can figure those out.
I can't.
Especially that one. That one's kind of got a tricky switch.
I watched Mox do it. You need to sleep for a while.
Yeah, I do. Hey, if I ever have to spend another night out, would you mind watching the shop?
Okay. I'm gonna go get some more supplies because you had to use all the supplies. We're gonna go when the rain stops.
Okay. Thanks, Mice.
Okay. She pats your hand and then she kind of scoots back like, I've taken up too much of your time. I'm going to go away now.
Oh.
Sweet. So, Blossom, when you leave the med bay, where do you go? I'll follow you for a little bit.
Well, I think what I'll do is we'll make sure that the doctor will let me go without giving me too much guff and get out of there. And I think that I am going to go and make sure that all the assholes that have been harvesting the dead alphas out there, not alphas, but reds, have divided me out the proper portion of alpha meat, which can be bartered to people who are dumb enough to eat it.
That's pretty clever.
So that's probably me walking around. I imagine if there's a last little bit of me, it's probably kind of fallen back in to Harridan's sort of coterie and just leaning against the wall like nothing happened, like nothing changed, like I didn't do anything, like I'm nobody, just one of these guys here doing this thing.
Nice. Cool. So as we kind of tail in towards the end of the session, because if we got into anything big, it feels like it would probably roll over, and I do have a time limit today. You get to witness Mercer coming in to talk to Harridan. He never leaves the engine room. But yeah, he comes in. Pierre has like a crutch, like this makeshift crutch thing he made himself. And Mercer says, listen, that lightning strike worked pretty hard. We patched it together. I don't know how long it's going to last. You're going to need to start moving everything into the prefab house. You're going to have to set up that city right and proper. We can't just stay on this ship. Harridan says, all right, I'll take it under advisement. Anything else, Mercer? Mercer's like, did you hear me? We got maybe 3 months before things start to break down again. You need to get shit in gear, or you're going to all be in the dark again, and there ain't nothing I can do for you. With that, he turns and starts stalking off.
But Harridan doesn't react like that's something he's worried about, right?
Harridan takes it, but it's one of those, like, he's putting on a bit of a show. Actually, maybe you should read a person here. Yeah,
I'd like to read a person.
That'd be the best way to get an answer here.
So let's is that sharp?
Roll plus sharp. Yep.
Nope, no idea.
No idea.
But
he doesn't seem to react to it much at all. Maybe he's putting on a front, or maybe he's got something else going on. But yeah, you on a miss, you get to ask one anyway, though. So for read a person, you get to ask a question anyway.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the question.
Sorry, I just want to make sure.
Let me look at the list here real quick.
Sure. Is he telling the truth? What's he really feeling? What's the character intend to do? What's he wish I'd do? How can I get so-and-so to do something?
I don't want to know what he's really feeling. Does he have some other backup plan or know something? I know now from that other control switch that he has some other shit he knows about. So does he know something that is making him not react as much as he should to this?
He has no backup plan whatsoever. He knows in 3 months this place is going completely dark.
Fuck.
Cool. So that is our last currently scheduled game. It is possible we may be playing it the 1st of June, so we'll have a bit of time off. But I'm still checking schedules on that to make sure. I'm not sure if who can make in the June timeframe, but June 4th is possibly our next game. We'll have some chat in the aftermath. So let's do our end of session stuff. The end of the session, you look around and you choose a character who knows you better than they used to. If there's more than one, you choose one at your whim. Tell that player to add +1 to their HX with you on their sheet. If it brings them to an HX +4, they get an XP and it rolls over to a +1 again. Oh, we didn't get to the flamingo reveal. We got time for that.
Are you trying to say the, or
I don't know. How would you reveal it?
I can imagine maybe. I can imagine in my head. I imagine the Jaws scene where they're comparing scars, and I think kind of like has. I think maybe on her fists there's actually like these old, maybe who knows, 5-year-old teeth mark scars, or that could be teeth mark scars, and either this could be with this even could be with Blossom. It depends how she would tell it differently depending if it was Clea or Blossom, but the gist of it is she had to leave after killing Harridan's wife. Who saw that and stuff, so she got out of Bonalea Prime and joined up with the only group outside Bonalea Prime, the X's. It was very low in the gang, but there was one of the gang members, a kind of creepy older guy, thought he could take advantage. When everyone woke up, I rose in the ranks, and he had no teeth. It did kind of fuck up my Flamingo's hand for a while, but that kind of recovered. And yeah, that's kind of when she kind of like the night after kind of, obviously she was just shit scared, but the night after she kind of played it up as being the tough guy, and that kind of stuck.
Interesting. All right. Do we have any other wrap-ups before we...
Roses and Thorns?
Or should we do end of session?
Yeah, end of session, HX, and then we'll do Roses and Thorns.
Oh, yeah. Already forgot.
Okay. Cool. So, Blossom, who knows you better?
I think Kalia dragged that secret out, so I'm assuming I'm going to give that to Kalia there.
Neat.
All right. Kalia, who knows you better?
Mango.
So I keep forgetting. Do I add that up then?
You add an HX with Kalia up. Yeah, you
Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks. Clear totally knows me better.
Yay!
Sadly, I didn't get much Blossom.
No.
We
did
will
last time.
work on that next time.
Yeah. Ooh, I see a +4.
Yep.
Oh, that rolls then.
For some reason, I can never remember who gets to ask the question. Which way around it goes.
Help us, Rich.
Yeah, so it's
only
my customer move. I should probably write it up. So the way that it works is if you go to +4, you roll around to +1. Because you're losing out on that +3 that you had, I give you kind of a gimme of you get to now ask a question of the person that you rolled over on.
I ask questions.
Kalia's asking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
Cool. And you can think about that over time. That is A-okay. Merrimack College hats. I can't find any on
Oh my God,
on
Reg.
eBay, guys. I can't.
You're still searching for your MC hat.
I want that MC hat, guys. Not $35 want $22 for the thing. Free to pick it up but then $15 to ship it. It's crazy. Okay. Cool. So let's do our Roses and Thorns. So Thorns. We'll start with Thorns. Thorns for me. Feel like I probably could have studied a little bit more about how, like, part of me wanted to be like, I should be more realistic with how this nuclear power plant works. But then again, do I really want? Because then I'm basically going to kill everyone. So maybe we go with the movie version, and that's kind of where I decided. But I feel guilty. Like the nerd in me feels like maybe I should have been more active. Does that make sense?
I for one think your prep for Apocalypse World should never be researching the inner workings of a nuclear reactor. Never.
Okay, I can live with that.
Yeah. I mean, I assume that's in the actual hardcover.
The special edition has that as a rule.
Yeah, just check the glossary. I'm sure it's.
Well, I wanted to learn about a skiller, so I was trying to.
Not gonna ever let that go, are you?
No, it's so cute. All right. So then let's axe around here. What thorns do you have, Lowell?
I don't feel like I kind of got moving, and I don't know if it's you or me until maybe halfway through. I don't know which of us that's on, or if it's on both.
No,
of
I
us.
think it's on me. I felt like you didn't get enough to do here.
I got a good chunk at the end, I would say, but yeah, there was that first part where I was a little meh.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I didn't juggle. I don't feel like I juggled Spotlight very well this time around.
Well, I'll say here's the thing: is when you've got 3 players, it's really hard when you've got 2 in one scene and 1 in the other.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that about halfway through. I was like, I think that's probably the toughest juggling act to do, because you don't want to go even, but that's hard.
Yep, but I could do better, and I appreciate you saying that, and I will work on it. Cool. So Andrea.
I feel like all of the crises would have been averted if Mary were here, because Mary is so fucking capable.
I know. Thank goodness Mary wasn't here, right? That was my saving grace.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it would have been, oh, the light's gone out. Oh no, they're back on again.
They're back on. That's fine.
Continue back to drinking.
Yes. Yeah. I will say there was a little bit of a like, oh, well, this could be a little bit more difficult. Yay.
We missed Mary. Actual legitimate thorns. I don't necessarily know if I have any. I don't think I do.
Interesting. I don't know how to feel about that.
I've got a second one.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
Yeah, I'll give mine to Lowell.
Yeah, my other. I was a little bummed that I had done all that work to set up something to connect on a story for Mary last time. With all of that, and then that ended up not being. That's not a thorn on anybody's responsibility. It's just one of those things.
I agree. Yep.
My thorn, which is I think it's probably mainly on me. I didn't get to put my answer, because I was planning to put it into a scene, but like an actual played out scene. But
yeah, you're right.
I never found a spot that felt right. I mean, because I had it in my head and I was ready, but I just like, no, now it doesn't feel right. So I just didn't. I didn't push it myself. So
I should have queued it up better. That's definitely a thing we can do better next time. Cool. Any other thorns? I'll give extra thorns. There are other thorns? All the thorns. Thorn it up.
So we actually only usually have 1 thorn each. We're not allowed.
Well, you said
As soon as you say one thing, it's like, nope. You have no other problems.
That was your one choice.
You only get 1. No, it was just the way you phrased it, like my thorn. I'm like, okay, well, in case.
No, I only had 1. That was my only thorn.
Cool. All right. So roses. We'll circle back around. We'll stick with you, Alex. What roses would you want?
NPCs. And the Sheriff Blossom running around. And come on. It's like, is getting to a place, the person's not there. And running up again.
That was so
Oh
brilliant.
no! And one other definite one was him coming in and talking to Doris while she's beating up Blossom, and just being completely unfazed by it. And
Here are dark thoughts that I have about Doris. She's a scary individual.
oh yeah.
Cool. Andrea.
Like I super liked that I got really hurt, which is really weird. But I
Same.
liked
For me. And her. Yeah, both.
No, I like that I got to have Kalia be vulnerable rather than like super mother henny and super I need to take care of everyone. Like I liked the fact that I mean it's radiation, right? Like yes, I'm technically down to like 6 harm or something, which I actually forgot to change. But change me. I like that it's radiation, right? So it's going to be kind of an ongoing healing process.
Right.
So I imagine she's not going to be up to snuff for a while.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, she's not. it's not a one and done. It's just it's got to like the fiction demands that there has to be some time. So I'm glad you buy into that. That's cool. And Lowell, what roses did you have, sir?
Oh, I love the quick cut running around thing. That was fun. Get to scream. And I also like being able to get my head canon out about why Blossom, gets in the middle of stuff and why he's protecting things. He's got this bizarre self-image. So that was fun.
That was really cool. That was a point, like a turn that I didn't expect from when we first saw Blossom, and I really think it's an interesting change or evolution or revelation, whichever one it is. I like it. It's cool.
That does remind me, Andrea. What's the word for the thorn rose? You probably have made it.
Throws.
I think it's roaring.
I think it's roared.
Yeah, I did have a roar, which was because one, I think it might have been a bit too much, a little bit extra silliness when we had a fair bit of silliness, so it probably wasn't needed. But I kind of did miss the we did take up the opportunity to have a Mice and Blossom scene where they talked about being attacked by chickens, like, especially after Blossom being so like attacked by a chicken.
I will tell you, I did briefly consider that as the next moment. Oh man, those chickens.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
Oh yeah,
that would have been fun. Good stuff. Sweet. Well,
roses from you, Rich?
Fun. Oh, roses from me. Yeah, I had a great time. I love Kalia, the heroine. Heroine always makes me think of drugs, so like I wish that we could just go with hero and it didn't need to be gendered.
Hero can totally be, both genders. It's fine.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that thing instead. So that was super fun. I have headcanon now that Unit thinks he beat up Balls, and that amuses me. Like Unit thinks he did that to Balls because he wakes up and Balls is there at his feet, like bloodied and broken, and obviously Unit did it because Unit's here. So that amuses me. There could be future scenes of Unit trying to apologize to Balls. We're not sure yet. Haven't decided that. Nice. I don't know why that's a rose, but it's the thing I want to say out loud.
Because headcanon.
Yes. Headcanon is the worst. It's a curse.
It's things that make you happy. That made you happy.
Team Flamingo and Kalia was super fun. And I mentioned it already, but Sheriff Blossom is just the best. Like, that's so cool. I really like that he's bought in now, and like he's just keeping things going. And I've seen hints of it, right? But that answer revealed to me even more, and like, oh, I can definitely angle on that. That is super.
I do like that he's kind of in my head. He's like a egotistical Dexter. He's like he's this psychopath who's kind of given himself a moral mission, but he's still a psychopath.
Yeah.
And good looking.
Yeah.
That's true. He's definitely that. Cool. So yeah, I had a really good time. I was nervous coming into the game, like, I hope this goes well. Oh, there's no Mary. This is gonna be interesting. So that was cool. And thanks, Lowell.
I'm really glad that you gave us sort of that. I don't know what you call it. Like it was something that hints that everything is about to go. Like it's already shitty, but it's a hint that things are going to get so much fucking worse.
Yeah.
Right. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad Lowell actually set that up because I wasn't sure if he would like pick in or if it's just one of those where I like drop it in, I can reference it back, and you go, oh yeah, we did lay that groundwork, but that you not only made the reader person, but then failed the reader person, so I got to make it worse. That was brilliant. That was super fun.
Yeah,
good. I had a good time. I look forward to playing with you guys again, and we'll just stay in touch and figure out when the next session is going to happen.
All right, thank you very much, Rich.
Later. Thank you guys.